Good morning and welcome to today's New York City Council vote for the Committee on Land Use. At this time, we ask that you please silence all electronic devices, and at no time are you to approach the dais. Chair Salamanca, we're ready to begin.
All right, good afternoon and welcome to the Committee on Land Use. I am Councilman Rafael Salamanca, chair of this committee. I would like to welcome my esteemed colleagues who have joined us today. We've been joined by Councilmember Moya Rivera, Chair Riley, Brooke Powers Abreu, Majority Leader Farias, Majority Whip Brooke Powers as well, Chair Hanks and Sanchez. I would like to thank Chair Riley and Chair Hanks for their ongoing leadership in our two subcommittees. Today we are voting on 5 proposals referred by our zoning subcommittee. We will vote to approve with modifications LUs 275 and 276 regarding the 73-99 Empire Boulevard rezoning proposal related to property in Councilmember Hudson's district in Brooklyn. The proposal consists of a zoning map amendment and a related zoning text amendment, which will facilitate the development of a new mixed-use building with approximately 261 apartments, of which approximately 52 are projected to be affordable. A modification will be to strike MIH option 1 and 2 while adding MIH option 3. We will also vote to approve the modifications LUs 277 and 278 for the 166 Kings Highway rezoning proposal related to property in Councilmember Zhuang's district in Brooklyn. The proposal includes a zoning map amendment and a zoning text amendment, which together will facilitate the development of a new residential mixed-use building with approximately 90 units, 22 of which would be permanently affordable. We will be modifying the proposal to map an R7A district instead of an R7X district, reduce the scope of the proposed rezoning area, and strike MIH option 2 while retaining option 1. Next, we will vote to approve LUs 279 and 280 for the 19 Maspeth Avenue rezoning related to property in Councilmember Gutierrez's district in Brooklyn. The proposal includes a zoning map and a related zoning text amendment to facilitate a new residential mixed-use development with approximately 15 apartments, of which approximately 4 would be permanently affordable. We will also vote to approve LUs 281 and 282 for the 2201-2227 Neptune Avenue rezoning in Councilmember Brandon's district in Brooklyn. The proposal consists of a zoning map amendment and a zoning text amendment to facilitate the development of a new residential mixed-use development with approximately 145 apartments, of which approximately 37 would be permanently affordable. Finally, we will vote to approve with modifications LUs 283 and through 286 related to the Western Rail Yard modification project related to property in Councilmember Botch's district in Manhattan. The proposal consists of 4 related land use actions, including a zoning text amendment, a zoning special permit, a city map amendment, and the amendment of a previously approved restrictive declaration. Together, these actions will facilitate the development of a Western Yard Rail within the Special Hudson Yards District, including commercial and residential community facility uses, as well as public open space on site bounded by 11th and 12th Avenue between West 30th and West 33rd Street. As Chair Riley described in our zoning subcommittee, the council will be modifying the zoning special permit and the modified restrictive declaration to reflect a number of key projects changes, including that it no longer includes a casino. It will include a greater number of residential units than approved by the City Planning Commission, up to approximately 4,000 total units, and including an amount of nearly constructed affordable units equal to the greater of 420 or 25% of all rental units constructed on the site. An increase in the amount of publicly accessible open space from 5.6 acres to a total of 6.6 acres within the development, including a lawn of at least 1 acre, and related technical adjustments to the various bulk waivers across the entire site plan. I would now like to recognize any of my colleagues who would like to make any comments or remarks. Seeing none, I now call for a vote on the following items with the support of the local members: to approve LUs 279, 280, 281, and 282, and to approve with modifications LUs 275, 276, 277, 278, 283, 284, 285, and 286. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Committee on Land Use, roll call vote. All items are coupled. Chair Salamanca.
Aye and all.
Councilmember Riley.
Aye.
Councilmember Brooks Powers.
I vote aye.
Councilmember Abreu.
Aye.
Majority Leader Farias.
I vote aye.
Councilmember Hanks.
I vote aye.
Councilmember Sanchez.
Aye.
Councilmember Moya.
I vote aye.
Councilmember Rivera,
I vote aye.
All right, we're going to take a brief recess and leave the roll open for 2 minutes.
vote currently stands at 9 in the affirmative, none in the negative, and no abstentions. Committee on Land Use, continuing roll call vote. All items are coupled. Councilmember Hudson.
Aye.
Chair, the items are adopted by a vote of 10 in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and no abstentions.
Thank you. That concludes today's business. I would like to thank the members of the public, my colleagues, land use, and other council staff, and the Sergeant at Arms for attending today's hearing. This meeting is hereby adjourned.